Hello everyone. Oh, my camera's too high. There we go. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another rap battle reaction. Been a while since I've done one of these. This is Freshy Canal, Nosferatu versus the Wolfman. I have never seen either of their movies, but I will be looking stuff up to see if I can get them. If I forget, you can yell at me. Anyway, I haven't seen Nosferatu. Haven't even seen the 2024 version of it, and I haven't seen the Wolfman, the one that came out a few months ago, like 9 months ago. Anyway, the original video as well as Freshy Canal's channel will be linked in the description below. Go support them in any way you possibly can. Like, comment, subscribe to them, all that good stuff. And if you have anything you want me to react to, go and let me know in the comment section down below. I read every single comment. That being said, let's go. Can't wait to hear Mr. Crust rap battle. Shut up, phone. Is his real name Count Orlok? Alright. It's a weird name for a count. Because I'm pretty sure Dracula's real name was Dracula, but I'm not the most into Dracula lore or vampire lore, so let's keep going.
The woods, the creature that leaves you to bleed in the bush that I bathe in the beams of the moon. Beneath it you see me break through the cage of the human that keeps me. Step out the castle so that I can put you back in your coffin. I'm on a trail for a battle, it's not a shadow I'm boxing. You're just a zombie, a bag of bones that I'll chomp through. Ask Frank's monster, I got a Nosferatu. You showed your contract, Con Thomas is signing so desperate to cop his wife. You're cock black, the fine print, bright your cobwebs and a plague to seal us right with. You're never gonna turn around, stick to the light switch. I'm tired.
Okay. That was good. Alright. I'm the beast in the woods because the werewolves, or the wolf man, usually stalks around the woods.
In the woods, the creature that leaves you to bleed in the bush that
yeah, that doesn't really need breaking down.
bathe in the beams of the
And I bathe in the beams of the moon. So usually the man turns into a werewolf after the full moon comes out, and yada yada.
moon.
I also like how it's black and white.
Beneath it you see me.
Beneath it you see me.
Through the cage
Break through the cage
human that
of the human that keeps me. So the human that keeps you, of course, is himself, because he is a human, so he's breaking out of the cage when it's a full moon. He comes out.
keeps me. Step out the castle so that I can
Step out your castle because he lives in a castle. Nosferatu.
put you back in your coffin.
He sleeps in a coffin.
And I'm on a trail for a battle, it's not a shadow.
I'm on a trail for a battle, it's not a shadow I'm boxing. Nosferatu shadow. Hold on, let me look. Okay, so there's this famous scene here in the Nosferatu movie where Nosferatu goes up the stairs and he's casting a shadow on the wall. And it's definitely a good looking scene, honestly.
I'm boxing, you're just a zombie, a bag of bones.
You're just a zombie, a bag of bones that'll chomp through. Because the actor who played Nosferatu, or Count Orlok, was very skinny, like insanely thin. Not like the guy who played Slender Man thin, but shut the fuck up. Like very, very thin.
And I'll chomp through. Ask Frank's monster.
Ask Frank's monster, Frankenstein's monster.
I got a nose for
I got a Nosferatu. Because wolves usually have a very good sense of smell, and also I'm pretty sure Frankenstein fought the Wolfman. Yeah, Frankenstein meets the Wolfman, 1943. Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Ratu. You showed your contract, bag of bones that I'll chomp through. Ask Frank's monster, I got a nose for Ratu.
You showed your contract. Hold on. Okay, so I found Count Orlok's contract, and it is just a bunch of squiggles. That is legit doctor handwriting.
Contract, Con Thomas.
Con Thomas to sign it. Let me look him up. Okay. Thomas signed the contract because Count Orlok, a powerful and sinister vampire, used mind control to force him. The contract was a deception. It wasn't for the property, but rather an occult document that, once signed, would give the vampire ownership over Thomas's wife, Ellen. Thomas was also terrified and mesmerized, and the contract was in a language he couldn't read, which made him more susceptible to being tricked. So there you go. You cock block the fine print because he couldn't read it. So he took his wife literally by force, and he's like, okay, so this is for the property. Can't fucking read it though. So I'm gonna use mind control to make you to sign this. Brought your cobwebs and a plague. Steal his bride. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Oh, hold on. I feel like in a lot of Dracula movies, in the book Dracula, it said he will be like a plague. Nosferatu. Okay, so the plague, I believe, is a metaphor for something that's just like he's everywhere. Like you can't get rid of him no matter how hard you try. He's just going to be there.
You're never gonna turn around.
You're never going to turn her on. Stick to the light switch. Who was flickering the lights? Nosferatu, because SpongeBob. He was in. That was such a random throwaway gag.
I'm tired of your talk. Unleash the beast inside you.
That's freshy.
Here you've got the bark, then let me bite you. I'll make you my servant when tragic that stream. Sign the right here and contract my disease. Your poached, I'll grab your scruff with firm hold and wear this smooth when I take your fur coat. When your dame's in bed alone, you're a creep who just stares. So check your telescope, see me creep up her stairs. You get sick of this bitch, man, asked for some action. I've come to deliver and the whole package. On a tight ship, sailing to your side chick. I can sleep inside her cause I'm on her and fight leads. Fill her with excitement, soar to the night space. For you but annihilate, you'll turn into a flight risk. If you're busy in the bed.
Okay. I'm not too crazy on the voice, if I'm being honest.
The light switch. I'm tired of your talk. Unleash the beast.
I'm tired of the talk. Unleash the beast inside you. So basically saying stop pussyfooting around. Hit me, basically.
Inside you.
I hear you've got the bark, because wolves, they bark and howl. Then let me bite you. Bark and bite. So basically saying all you're doing is barking. Let me bite. You know, I'll make you my servant. One tragic night's dream. What? I don't get that one. Sign it right here. Uncontract my disease. Does he actually have a disease? Hold on. Okay, so this guy actually has the fucking plague. So I was wrong. He actually has Nosferatu's disease, bearing rodents to the transmissible sickness associated with trench warfare in which rats flourished. Okay, so he's saying sign right here. Contract my disease. So sign a contract. You contract a disease, you'll get sick. You're poached because poachers, they hunt wolves, sadly, and that's a very sad thing that is actually happening and probably still is. And wear this wolf when I take your fur coat. That arm feels exceptionally longer when your dame's in bed alone. You're a creep who just stares. He is kind of a stalker, if I remember right. He just kind of looks in. Hold on. I couldn't find anything on that one, sorry. Take the telescope, see me creep up the stairs. This is also a reference to that famous picture of the shadow going up the stairs. She got sick of this bitch man because dogs, wolves, bitches. You get it. Ask for some action. I've come to deliver. I'm the whole package. Delivering packages. I've come. Package. You get it. Run a tight ship. Sailing to your side chick. Hold on. Okay, so this may come from the 2010 Wolfman movie. A romantic entanglement arises between the title character, his deceased brother, and his brother's fiance. So that's kind of fucked.
I can sleep inside her cause I'm on her invite list.
I can slip inside because I'm on her invite list. So basically saying I'm going to let her, and also because vampires cannot enter a house unless they are invited in, I will slip inside because I'm on the invite list.
Fill her with excitement.
Fill her with excitement.
Soar to the night's mist.
Soar into the night's mist.
For you bat an eyelid.
For you bat an eyelid because vampires turn to bats.
She'll turn into a flight.
She'll turn into a flight risk. Because if he does bite her, and suck her blood, she will become a vampire too, and turn into a bat too.
If you're busy in the bed, you got a death wish. Sink it to a shoulder in your toast before breakfast. I don't have to wait at the doorstep. They run when I howl at the moon, or in this case, your forehead. You always have a mob taking shots.
Okay.
You bet an eyelid, you'll turn into a flight risk. If you're busy in the
If you're busy in the bed,
you got a death wish.
You got a death wish.
To a shoulder in your
Sink into a
toast before.
shoulder in your toast before breakfast. Toast for breakfast. You get that because you eat toast at breakfast. But also because if the wolfman bites you, you will turn into a werewolf. Because, yeah.
You'll turn into a flight risk. If you're busy in the bed, you got a death wish.
If you're busy in the bed, you got a death wish. I don't get that one.
Sink it to a shoulder in your toast before breakfast. I don't have to wait at the doorstep. They run when
I don't have to wait at a doorstep. They run when I howl at the moon. Because again, vampires have to wait for someone to invite them inside so they can eat them, turn them into vampires, drain them of their blood, whatever they choose to do. A werewolf does not have to wait. They can just go and fucking eat the guy.
I howl at the moon, or in this case, your forehead.
Or in this case, your forehead. Because Nosferatu or Count Orlok doesn't really have any hair, besides like maybe a little bit on the side, but besides that, he doesn't have anything.
You always have a mob taking shots at ya. You're a wolf in a town playing mafia. Like I'll put you down like they never could. One bite and you'll bleed to your neck off the woods.
Okay. You always have a mob taking shots at you because there is always an angry mob when they find out someone's a fucking wolf. And I'm pretty sure there's usually a mob in almost all of the movies, I want to say. Most of them.
Always have a mob taking shots at ya. You're a wolf in a...
You're a wolf in a town playing Mafia. Mafia. I know the video game Mafia. I played it. It's a very good game. I know Werewolf is a video game, and I'm sure Mafia is probably the exact same. You got to find out who's part of the Mafia and who's not, I'm pretty sure. But Werewolf is a game where you're like, there's citizens, there's a mayor, there's like a witch, I think, and then there's the werewolf. You got to figure out who the fuck the werewolf is before he starts killing people. It's kind of like, it's basically Among Us, but cooler.
Town playing mafia. Like I'll put you down.
I'll put you down because sometimes you have to put dogs down if they have rabies and stuff.
Like they never could.
Like they never could.
Bite and you'll bleed.
In one bite and it'll bleed through your neck of the woods. Because again, they bite your neck and you bleed.
Your neck off the woods. Check your attitude, you're like a bull of wide away, I'm lapping you. Who on earth would rather choose the Babadook and pantaloons? You inhabit their minds, but you never learn. You've been off track, you like style, and it left you burn. You want some blood spilled right down into your inner title, cause I'm about to rip your ass apart, now it's a stuff film. With the vampire slap.
I really did like his flow there, that was good. Oh! These canines are about to... These canines, because canine teeth, and also, he's a fucking wolf, he's a dog. Snaggletooth, again going to the teeth, because he has these two, like sharp ass front teeth, which are used to bite into the flesh, and then he can suck the blood. Wouldn't hold a candle to, because, hold a candle on the fucking whatever. Better check your attitude. You're like a bowl of water. Way I'm lapping at you. More dog jokes. So we have a dog, and you know how they scoop up water with their tongue and they drink it in their mouth because they lap at the water. Would rather choose the Babadook and pantaloons. I'm guessing that's referring to his screen time, I would say, because the Babadook doesn't really appear at all, besides one scene in the movie. Let me look up Nosferatu's screen time. 9 minutes. A little less than 9 minutes in the original 1922 film. He appears 21 minutes into the movie, but he only appears for a total of 9. You inhabit their minds, you control their minds, but you can't learn anything. Hold up. Okay, again, bit off, as in beat, biting. So, Bram Stoker's Dracula novel was made in May 26th, 1987. Nosferatu was created in 1921. So that's like 30-ish years after. No, that's not like. It's more like almost 11, I think. Bit off Dracula style and it left you burned. Hold on. That's a deep cut. Actually, I had to look that up. So, the 1922 film Nosferatu was almost destroyed, not by sunlight, but by a court order to burn all copies due to a copyright infringement lawsuit. Bram Stoker's widow, Florence Balcombe, sued the production company Piranha Film for adapting Dracula without permission. As a result, the company went bankrupt, and a judge ordered all prints of the film to be destroyed in 1925. However, some copies had already been shipped overseas and survived, which is why the film is still available today. So that is a crazy fucking bar. I think the Wolfman's winning. Write down on your intertitle cards. Hold on. Okay, so the intertitle cards are like it was a silent film, Nosferatu. So they had these speech bubbles basically appear in the middle of the film, and one of them was plague threat, go home, close all your doors and windows. And there's this very long one that says Nosferatu. Does this word not sound like the death bird calling your name at midnight? Beware you never say it. For then the pictures of life will fade to shadows, haunting screams will climb forth from your heart and feed on your blood. So that's it. About to rip your eyes apart. Now it's a snuff film. Snuff film is basically like a pornography. However, it kind of leans towards death, so I don't really like it. Left in my wake, I passed on the torch that would scare you away. You were just Daddy's mistake. Your old man made you all yellow and I smack off your kind. Maybe I'll make you my pet, lay upon my lap. Sit, stay, play dead, now do the monster man. I will live forever after your bulls fail. Moral of the story, silver always ends the wolf's tail. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I think the Wolfman legit fucking destroyed him. Only with the burning of the books. That one, the burning of the film, sorry, not burning of the books. I'm sorry. I think that line won him the fucking battle, I'm not gonna lie. With the vampires left in my way. I passed down the torch because he passed it to someone else, I guess. I don't know who that is. That would scare you away because the Wolfman is scared of fire. You were just Daddy's mistake. Hold on. Okay, so I couldn't find anything including his father, but Lawrence Talbot, which is the original Wolfman, said he basically became a monster through a heroic act. His curse is punishment for trying to do good, and the horror of his story lies in his senseless suffering. So there's that. So your old man made you Old Yeller. Old Yeller was the story of the dog who had rabies and he had to get put down, and that's where the term behind the shed, I think, comes from. With a smack of your cane. Hold on. Okay. Um, the Wolfman cane refers to the prop from the 1941 Universal Monsters film, The Wolfman, which Larry Talbot uses as a weapon. So this is Larry. Okay. And which is central to the plot. The iconic cane, which features a wolf's head, becomes significant as it's the only way to defeat the werewolf. And a silver cane is used to kill the first werewolf and later the protagonist's own werewolf form. So basically, this cane kills him. Okay. Because dogs tend to do that. Do the monster mash. That's Thriller. That's the Thriller thing he's doing right there. That I will live forever after your pulse fails. Yeah, I get werewolves aren't immortal like vampires are because vampires are immortal. Werewolves are not. They're still like they still have a time to die. Moral of the story: Silver always ends the wolf's tail because werewolves are weak to silver and silver bullet. You get it.
With that, the creatures stopped their fight and made their way into the night. Now none can keep these beasts at bay as they look out for easy prey. So watch your back when it gets late or suffer a most gruesome fate. Be quiet and you'll hear them say the next rap battle's on the way.
That was good. I won't lie. I do think Wolfman beat the fuck out of Nosferatu. Nosferatu didn't come with anything except for haha, you're dead. Haha, you got killed. Haha, but I'm pretty sure most vampires get killed in their own movies anyway. So anyway, this was pretty good. Hope you enjoyed my breakdown of it. The original video, as well as Freshy Canal's channel, will be linked in the description below. Go support them in any way you possibly can. Like, comment, subscribe to them, all that good stuff. And if you have anything you want me to react to, go and let me know in the comment section down below. I read every single comment. That being said, bye-bye.